Hey guys, this is your girl Michelle, and I'm heading out to be a part of a conversation for the late Valbert Marlowe, who was deceased in 2002. As we approach his Memorial Race Day on the 8th of June 2024, the intention here is to refresh the minds of persons who knew about Valbert Marlowe, and for our younger audience who have never heard of Sir Valbert Marlowe, as they will see his name on the race program and would need information as who is Valbert Marlowe. So sit back and relax as Michael, Robert, and Fender takes us back to the life of Valbert Marlowe. I am now at the track, guys, to meet up with Michael Marlowe, son of Valbert Marlowe, Junior Fender, former jockey, and Robert Wedderburn, Groom. Thank you for coming, guys. Welcome. Welcome to Cayman and Spunter's Paradise. We will be talking now about Valbert Marlowe, starting with Michael Marlowe.
Well, as you know, that's my dad, and he's a horseman, top and bottom. You know, he's the real deal when it comes to horses. You know, I can't say enough about him. You know, he's just a horseman true and true. Guys that can look at a horse and says, somebody said a horse is lame, and you look at him and he says, he's too fit, he's too tight. You know, and you wonder what kind of honey has to see that. You know, it wasn't a lane. It was just a horse wound too tight that it can't even walk properly. But when you break it, you know how sound that horse is. You know, he's one of those horsemen that you don't see around here nowadays. You know, so we take our hats off to him. You know, sorry he's not here to give me some pointers, you know, and help me along the way. But I think it's embedded in me for it to come out naturally. So I think I'll be all right going forward because of him.
Okay. Sir Fender?
Yes, it's an honor for me to be, sharing a memory of Valbert, because he was a very good friend of my apprentice master, Regis Hunter.
Okay.
And I can say that Valbert was a gentleman. He was a father. He was a trainer. And he always looked out for guys like me, being a young, interested to ride as a jockey then, and he would say, hey, I think this guy, he will make it if he put his head to it. And then he would say, Albania, which is the late Albania Ubidia, and if they take care of him,
Okay.
So Valbert, for me, is a great legend in this industry, and we are so fortunate to have him. And whatever it takes for me in this whole preparation for Valbert to have a pretty good day. Mike, last year it was a nice day with Valerie, and always Michael's sister. I am looking forward to this race day. I think it's going to be special, and I would say to all the fans, after seeing this, come down to the track because the Valbert Marlowe Memorial Cup will be on.
Okay. Mr. Wedderburn?
Yeah, I know that Mr. Valbert Marlowe is a good man. I'm little bit go around him, show me everything. And nothing wrong, he never tell me. You must ask him, your mastermind, been 10 to him. They around him, he show everything, bad from good. Yeah. The nice man, tell the truth. So,
Okay, so you're
I
very
have
emotional
nothing,
talking about him.
I don't have nothing bad to say about him. Everything good in short.
Tell us some more of the horses that you groomed for him.
High tension, mastermind. That's the heart.
Okay,
And my mother was cleaning out in time. Them know still.
okay.
Never show me nothing bad. A good man, always.
Alright.
Well, there's not, Valbert is a legend. You know, we've been here, ride races for me was match races for me was a 12-year-old. You know, ride all over the island, you know, where they have match racing, Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, you name it, you know, until he comes to the big leagues. He was the top apprentice, you know, all these things to our knowledge. And he rode the great Burnhamwood, you know, sweat from 140 pounds to ride him for Mr. Perry at 112. And he didn't have to sweat another day to ride him. As history probably say, he probably won 13 in a row with Burnham. You know, Valbert, can't be too much to say about him. I would say, and my dad is the baddest horseman Jamaica I've seen. With the foot, they break down, send him down to Marlowe, and you'll see what he does with it.
Okay. I've heard about some of the now trainers that were their apprentice trainer. Who are some of those persons that were around him?
I can't remember the issue.
You got, from apprentices, you know, they all pass through his hand. From the Fender Griffiths, you know, we have Joe Sardi, you have Wacky Lynch, you got Maka Powell, you got, you name them. They come through because it was a safe haven for apprentice, young boys coming into the game. You know, we had apprentice Donovan Clark.
They said 13 of them were around him.
Them time, them
He was coming off a passage fort and you had to walk through Marlowe stable to get up to this side. So it was, you know, I remember from the days he's screaming at the apprentices at 8 o'clock college. And he rode the great Burnhamwood, you know, sweat from 140 pounds to ride him for Mr. Perry at 112. And he didn't have to sweat another day to ride him. As history probably say, he probably won 13 in a row with Burnhamwood. You know, Valbert, can't be too much to say about him. I would say, and my dad is the baddest horseman Jamaica I've seen. With the foot, they break down, send him down to Marlowe, and you'll see what he does with it.
Okay. I've heard about some of the now trainers that were their apprentice trainer. Who are some of those persons that were around him?
I can't remember the issue.
You got, from apprentices, you know, they all pass through his hand. From the Fender Griffiths, you know, we have Joe Sardi, you have Wacky Lynch, you got Maka Powell, you name them. They come through because it was a safe haven for apprentice, young boys coming into the game. You know, we had apprentice Donovan Clark.
They said 13 of them were around him.
Them time,
he was coming off a passage fort and you had to walk through Marlowe stable to get up to this side. So it was, you know, I remember from the days he's screaming at the apprentices at 8 o'clock, "Go bed, jump in the car, you're taking out them to Gregory Park School," you know. So it's one of them fatherly things that he has with himself.
And no boy beat him.
You know, and he protect the young riders, he protect the young apprentices when they come from wherever they come from. So, you know, you don't find no trainer really stands up for the young boys when they come through like that. That's how Marlowe stable was.
Okay.
And you know, it's the same thing here with me. I gather them as they come. I'm the guy that puts them up on horses before they can even walk one. You know, so it's in the blood.
Tell us about his grooming strategy. I heard he has a grooming strategy where you has to.
You probably have to ask him to.
Well, he learned me to groom a horse. He learned me to groom a horse. 23.
Okay.
Take over bicycle. Take the rope and you know, give me a come from Westmoreland, don't follow them.
Okay, so you're a country boy coming to town and him said, don't follow them.
Say, me come from Westmoreland. You come from Westmoreland. Don't want you go around them and follow them. Just we have to take and learn. Say, him dead. In Duck we go. In Duck we go. Tell him, say, he's a good man.
Okay,
Hard,
all right.
And in Duck we sure got there.
All right. Anything more to say, Fender?
Well, you know, I just want to say, you know, reminiscing, and I can say, Mike, you know, when we look at Valbert training arms and kilowatts, you know.
You name them. There's a bunch more. There's a few more. You know. Pickwood. It goes back, you know, where
you know,
there's horses. You know, like I tell you, we didn't get the top horses, but we took some of the top horses.
Double strides.
The horses that we get them and we put them together. And
He has any horses that win major events here?
like I said, Kilowatt won 3 Gold Cups, you know.
Okay.
The same jockey, and as you know, the Benson Edges Gold Cup was the first internationally sponsored race that ever run at Caymanas Park. And we used a horse from the lower A11 class horse, and we did it 3 years in a row, and we didn't start in one year. The 5th year we finished second with the same horse, same jockey. So that's a feat within itself where a horseman can keep a horse for 5 years to run into a major race. You know, it takes a special kind of conditioner to have a horse sound over 5 years at the highest level, perform back to back to back. So I close my case on that one.
and my
win back the Oaks. Further down,
we can see.
we win Oaks, you know, with PW's choice.
Okay, you guys win the Oaks with PW's choice. Okay, you remember the two Miss Jockey was on that one?
Shane Ellis.
Shane Ellis,
As an
okay.
apprentice.
The Canter man.
It's not enough to keep going on about Valbert because we have the Marlowe show. We have the Marlowe ring, you know, and it was done when it was just a bush and a lake over there, you know, when those old horsemen were like, the track is bad at the time and I'm going to trot my horses around there, and people were saying, can you trot a horse around there and win races? Well, it's proven, and today, you know, it's a beautiful thing. I came in a spot to even call it Marlowe ring. So hats off to the whole thing, you know, because horses is our thing.
And I must say one thing, Michael. Later on, I'm gonna try to get that because I know Valbert trained a horse by the name Cool Runnings.
Okay.
And you know, this moment sort of bring me now to say later, go get a bottle of wine and go and watch the Cool Runnings movie.
All right.
So that is one of Valbert Marlowe love. Remember, he has trained several top horses.
Horses, okay.
Cool Runnings because of the movie, I think.
Yes.
You know,
All right. All right. So I thank you, gentlemen, so much for coming. Valbert Marlowe Memorial Race Day, which will be on the 8th of June. Thank you, guys. You have been so informative to us.
Thank you.
All right. Big up on yourself.
All right.
Thanks a lot.